Hello, and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be playing the Overlord, Alistair Upperton.
Hello, my name is Julia, and my pronouns are she, her. I will be playing Eve Sturgeon, the Ogre class.
Hello, my name is Sean. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Plink, the mascot.
My name is Jane. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Kit Bootstrap, the orc.
Hi there, my name is Jonathan. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing the Outlander, Johan Falk.
And this is Fellowship, Fall of the House of Upperton.
Just as a heads up, this episode is me mixing two of our recordings together into one, which means that the first half of the episode and the later half of the episode might sound a little off from each other. For clarification, in the last episode I used the Overlord move Reveal an Unwelcome Truth twice. This is one of the Overlord's most powerful moves as it lets me really mess with the group. After rereading all that it can do, I'll make sure in future recordings to use it a bit more dramatically, as just finding out that two of my plans were at stage 2 of 3 was a little on the light-handed side. Also, make sure to listen in after the episode for our Session 4 outtakes. On this episode, the Fellowship continues with their totally normal barbecue, Kit saves some kids, Johan gets embarrassed, and Plink takes center stage while Eve does her thing. This is Episode 7, A Totally Normal Barbecue, Part 2.
Now swing the spotlight over to what is going to be part 4 of the plan. Who is doing that?
Which is gathering the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm probably gonna need Johan to help me hype up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like...
You could also help Johan hype up, and because I know that you are literally the last part of the plan.
Yeah.
Or also Plink could help hype up Johan.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking close to Johan after what just happened.
While Johan and Plink have a quiet moment, now, Plink, the last part of this plan is very important. I know that you are very good with helpful words and guiding advice for people. Is there anything you can do to potentially help Eve give her best in this last stage of the plan?
I mean, I can offer some words of encouragement, but everything you guys have done up to this point has been you. I haven't done anything.
Well, I was just wondering if maybe there's a little magic you could send Eve's way to make sure that the caper flies true.
You know what? I will be there to support her, but I think Eve has got this.
Okay. So, Johan is going to go up to Eve. Eve, have you selected your caper yet?
Oh, yes, I have. And you see, like, she just kind of trots on over to the field. She moves some bushes. It's huge. It's like almost as big around as like if you took all of the Fellowship and like doubled them and then wrapped them up. It's just, I have no basis of comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I have no basis of comparison for this thing. Like,
It's gigantic.
it's just big.
It's bigger than the drill.
It's bigger than the drill. In terms of diameter.
Do you think you could carry that and pick it up and follow me along?
One-armed just slips it onto her shoulder.
Come along, please. Johan is going to go up to Steve and may I borrow your top hat?
Well, yeah, Johan, you've been a real good friend to me, and, I feel like you're part of the family, so I'll share your top hat with you, or my top hat with you. You know what? Maybe we'll get one made for you. You seem like you'd be a great part of Upperton Corps.
That'd be splendid. I will take off my ridiculous poofy hat that I have as part of my Landsknecht uniform, and I will put the top hat on, and I will twirl my mustache and begin. Come one, come all! Behold the gigantic slime ogre throw the huge caber as far as she can. You'll never believe it. See if you can throw a caber yourself. Come one, come all! See the caber toss! Starting in 15 minutes, the caber toss! and I'm going to walk around the barbecue just like that, basically voguing Eve as best I can, in order to draw as much attention as possible.
Okay, that is going to be a talk. That's either going to be a keep them busy or a talk sense.
In the background as he's doing that, I'm just like flexing and like doing lifts with the trunk in the background effortlessly with this ridiculous tree trunk.
And I am very like full carnival barker, like gesturing with the top hat and like putting as much showmanship into this as I can.
Okay.
You said that was either keep them busy or talk sense.
Yeah, I think that one or the other kind of works. Because you are trying to technically keep them busy, but also you're talking to them, so it's like a...
I think I'm going to talk sense, and I'm going to appeal to their emotions, because this is very much a, like...
Which is a wisdom roll.
Yes, I want them to come see the spectacle. I want them to be excited about this. I want them to maybe feel a sense of competition and want to come try it out. Like, I want to get as many people excited about this as possible.
Okay.
So that is going to be a wisdom roll?
Yeah.
With Eve helping me, do I get hope for this?
Given the way that she's helping hype everything up, yes, I will say that you get hope for it.
All right.
You say everybody, after they're out of the smog for a couple hours, they start kind of coming back to normal, right? Okay.
Oh, no. You know, this is the second time I have been one off from rolling a triple, which would automatically pass as a 10.
Don't you already know how things are going to go?
I do. Thank you for reminding me.
Wait, one off from Pat for rolling a triple? Why is that?
3 ones.
Yeah, 3 ones. So.
Do you not get it on a double?
If all of my dice in a roll match.
Okay, yeah. So if you hadn't rolled with hope, then that might have been...
Yeah. Although, I do have Fool Me Once. Julia's absolutely right. And I can re-roll one of the dice. If I roll...
Okay, so I feel like...
Well, what I was going to say is I'm going to roll the 2 that I rolled, because it's either going to be, if I get a 6, plus 1 is going to be a 7, and that's going to push me over. So a 5 or a 6 would work, because I have one wisdom. Or a 1 is going to pass as a 10 or higher. So I have a 50-50 chance to do this, according to math.
Okay, let's see if math likes you.
Math.
I play Warhammer 40k. D6s hate me. Let's find out. Nope, 2 again.
There you go.
All right.
2s always roll into 2s.
Yep.
Oh, God.
A 4.
That's really useful.
But not in this specific situation.
But not in this specific
'cause
situation.
Johan is the one trying to keep them busy.
Right, exactly.
That's the one I almost shared with Plink.
That's horrifying!
I thought it would be funny.
So, this fails in some way to get their attention.
I mean, you also get to learn a truth.
Or I get to make some kind of hard cut against it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that the people look to you and are not impressed out past a certain distance because Johan has forgot to turn the damn thing on. He's not used to dealing with these new fangled technologies.
You know what? Fair.
So that's why the roll is so, not great.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, when you do go to, Steve comes up and tries to show you how to turn it on, I'm going to ask you to pay some kind of price because it kind of backfires on you in some way.
Oh, it cuts you. It explodes in your ear.
Maybe it shocks you. Maybe it knocks out some of your hearing for a little bit. Maybe something with your gear interferes, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it blows up and causes collateral damage.
Maybe you lose the rest of your mustache.
He just got his mustache back.
I did.
Maybe you'll lose your mustache again.
So, I have an idea.
Okay.
As this thing malfunctions and shocks Johan, someone in the audience, or someone in the sort of gathering crowd, is going to crack a joke about how Johan can't hit the broadside of the barn.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be extremely embarrassing to Johan.
Mm-hmm.
and damage his sense.
Okay.
So
good.
if you have a quip or something you want to hit me with, and the whole crowd is going to laugh at Johan.
Hey, yo, look at that old man. First he couldn't hit his monocles, and now he can't even turn on his fucking hat. What a stupid nerd.
Now,
Your other hat was stupid, too.
listen here.
Oh, listen to me. I'm the old man. Listen here, you old whippersnapper. Why don't you go back to the old man town, old man?
Johan is going to ask Steve to continue trying to get people to go to the caber toss, and he's going to go take a walk.
He's not going to throttle another Argent stooge.
He's working on anger management.
Look, Satisfactron has still not been released. We can't do this right now.
Oh, look at this old man. He's going to go sit in his little pop-up
Steve is
relaxing
going to reach
chair.
over and very calmly be like, sounds like you want to do the first toss. Come on now. I don't know if you got the stones to take me on, do you?
He looks to you. You know what? Yeah, I gotcha. And he stands up from the chair that he was at, eating his barbecue. And as he does, you see that he is suddenly... have you ever seen that episode of The Simpsons with the really tiny guy in the
Yes.
in the tiny car?
He's that guy.
That fucking happens.
Something humorous about my automobile.
It's that scene from Kung Fu Hustle where the main character is trying to pick a fight with the various people. He tries to fight the old man, and then he points to a kid in the crowd, and the kid stands up, and he's shaped like a fucking Dorito. He's just all muscle. And he's like, no, not you, sit down.
That's all right now. This is all in good fun. It looks like you could use for some good fun.
You know what? Yeah, I could use some good fun. I'll be the first up on the caber toss.
Fantastic. Let's see what you got going. See if those arms work as fast as those lips.
Johan is going to be in the angry dome.
So, where are you? So Steve's going to go around. So I feel like that now is the time to say, you have had some scenes with Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to form a bond with Steve?
Yeah, I think I would like to form a bond with Steve.
What bond with Steve do you have?
Steve trusts Johan's managerial experience.
Steve's
Okay.
the worst.
I'm going to have you damage Steve's stat 1 to have you guys succeed at part 4.
Sure.
All right.
I don't know what his 2 stats are yet, but one of his stats is damage to get that done.
His stats should be.
We can work that out later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can work that out later.
Okay.
Fast talker, smooth talker, work the crowd, kayfabe, I don't know.
His 2 stats are teamwork makes the dream work and work smarter, not harder.
Synergistic management solutions.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's his first stat is synergistic management solutions, and his second stat is when you're here, your family.
Gross.
All right.
And I would like to damage when you're here with your family.
Okay, sounds
Thank
good.
you.
This guy is going to get up, and he is going to go... So, as we swing the spotlight over to Eve,
Howdy, y'all.
which way is the caber toss supposed to go towards? Is it going towards the town, or is it going away from town?
It's supposed to go towards it.
Yeah.
No, not your caber toss.
Yeah, no, all of them.
All of them? Okay.
Yeah. Because, the way we had it set up,
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
because we'd gotten up to the clearing, and it just made more sense to clear back rather than clear forward,
Okay, so this guy
I think.
stands up, and he is 7 feet tall, made of muscle.
Okay.
Looks to you and goes, give me the biggest one that you have.
Eve sets hers down.
Takes it. He looks at it and goes, okay. One moment. He reaches into one of his pockets, pulls out an inhaler, shakes it vigorously, And then this guy gets fucking ripped. He gets fucking swole on Upperton brand asthma inhalers.
I mean, it is technically a steroid.
And he takes this thing, flips it once, flips it twice, and on the third flip, just goes, yeet! And it goes. Doesn't go into town.
Okay.
But it is going to be a hard thing for the rest of the crew to pass up on that start.
Well, that was mighty impressive. Good thing I got this here rope in my ingenuity. Bring me that pile of logs, boys. Eve's gonna take her rope and the rest of the logs that she's gathered and strap them into one, doubling the size of the original.
Okay.
Now, everyone else has to participate in this caber toss first.
That's fun.
Okay.
Can I see your character sheet real quick? I'm just trying to figure out how you're able to just, like, throw stuff. Like, I know that you're giant and, like, are an ogre. So
I don't
like,
feel like this is that complicated, though.
No, I don't feel like it is either. I just want to make sure that there isn't, like, a move that you haven't picked up that, like, this is required for. Because this does seem, like, hyper-specific.
No, it's not.
Okay. In that case, then, I'm totally cool with you being able to do this. This is literally part of your playbook of being bigger than everyone, except for, I think, the giant playbook, and, like, just being able to pick stuff up and throw it as far as possible. It's literally part of your thing. And if it's not, you know what? This is fun, and the first rule of tabletopping is do what's fun.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
So, the caber toss keeps going. Some people are not able to do it, but, you know, they give it their best shot. Some people make it pretty far, but no one comes close to that first guy. Now, I believe that Plink has a thing that they needed to help out Eve with.
I was just going to try and give them a little pep talk and hopefully give them hope to roll with.
Give them hope? Okay. So, Eve, it is now your turn with the final caber toss.
Here's where it gets fun.
Okay?
Okay. So, Eve has allowed everyone to do their caber toss, and then she has taken all the logs and bound them together in one. Mm-hmm. And I don't imagine this is going to stay together super well.
Okay.
So this is where it gets fun. So she's going to go and lift the log and do one, and then you start to notice the rope might be kind of a little undone. Mm-hmm. And then she's going to do two. Oh, that rope ain't going to last. And then three. And then they launch.
Okay.
And what I'm hoping is that everyone panics that the logs are going to destroy the town, but instead they all fall in perfect little spears, hitting the drill and the support networks around it in multiple points, like a bunch of buckshot.
And then the final one, like, just is the one that, like, smashes the drill over. And
yes.
Everything. Okay. Roll. That sounds like... It sounds like a blood roll.
Okay. With hope?
With hope, since Blink's there, giving you a pep talk.
That's a 12.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
All right. So that goes off without a hitch. Phase 2. Plan in motion. So, everything has led up to this moment as the multiple cabers are flying through the air. You all have had don't get caught damage 3 times, which means that I'm allowed to put 3 complications into this plan. The first complication that I'm going to put into this plan is one called Little Town of Heroes. The townsfolk, seeing what's about to happen, are going to do their best to stop it from happening.
Okay.
The townsfolk are going to get out their Upperton-branded large rifles and small cannons and start attempting to shoot the cabers out of the sky. That is going to be my first complication that I'm going to throw at you all for this plan.
I just imagine someone reaching behind them and pulling out a full-ass fucking cannon and just going to town. And this is somehow going to do less damage to the town than the caber.
Okay. How are you all who are in town going to deal with that? Because I have complications coming your way.
Yeah, cannons.
You said, how are those of us in town?
No, how are those of you at the barbecue going to deal with this?
I mean, I
I feel like that Eve just had the spotlight, so I would like to know how Plink and Johan are going to deal with it before Eve gets it.
I mean, I could pretty easily, but it does involve completely blowing our cover.
You know what? Risk it for the biscuit. I don't have any ideas. What was your plan, Plink?
I can just draw their attention to something that's not firearm related.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Seeing everybody go for their guns and cannons, and somehow knowing that this is going to mean doom for our plan, because these people can shoot cabers out of the sky with their cannons they have. Plink is going to panic, roll up into a ball out in front of this crowd of people, unroll, jump up on his two legs, hold his hands out, and go, "Stop!"
You okay? It's a talking armadillo. So, please roll me... I guess this is going to be a keep them busy.
Okay.
Told you I should
It's either a keep them busy or a talk sense.
I should have given him God of War.
Do you think that this is a keep them busy or a talk sense?
I imagine it's keep them busy, because I'm trying to
You're trying to get them to stop.
I'm trying to get them to stop from...
Okay.
Because obviously, what they're about to do is going to... just the physics.
Yeah,
I imagine the keep them busy, Plink yells stop, freezes for a moment, and then just starts, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal."
Well, not now, because now you just said it.
Oh,
I
damn,
I can't do that. All right, that is what was that? Was that sense?
keep them busy is with courage.
Courage. Oh no! All right.
You can do this.
No, I can't. Oh,
Yeah!
how about that?
What total is that?
That is a total of 9.
A total of 9. So, with keep them busy on a 7 to a 9, you can only stall them for a short time, and they will retaliate against you when the time is up.
Oh no! They've got guns.
This is some Daffy Duck shit.
They all look at you, and they just kind of go, as the cabers are flying through the air towards their destined positions. They just kind of go, "Wait a minute! There's a talking armadillo! Armadillos don't talk!" And we're going to swing the spotlight over to Kit.
Oh no!
So, Kit, I'm going to use one of my other complications, as you and the kids have finished getting your ill-gotten goods of screws, and have are starting to head back towards the barbecue. You can see the cabers are coming in way sooner than you expected. And some of the shrapnel from them that as they have been launched with the immense velocity that would be required to launch multiple trees into the air. Some of the shrapnel that like random branches and bits of bark are now turning into small little projectiles that are peppering the street side. How do you and the children deal with this?
Kit is going to start harrying the children just, into the closest building.
Okay.
Because that is somewhat safer than out on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, safety deputy time over. Is now safety sheriff time. And, it's raining trees. Here, go. In here. It's raining trees. That's supposed to happen. I'm just like a little yapping dog at the heels of sheep, just getting these children into whatever building is closest to them on the street.
Okay. So, you get them into the building. I feel like this is going to be an overcome roll, because you're trying to stop damage from coming to the kids. So, make me an overcome roll, which is with blood.
That is a 10.
10? Okay. Excellent. You are able to get the kids into a nearby building, and the as soon as you all get in and close the door, like there was just like a sudden peppering of like oaken shrapnel that just like those kids. This is bad for them to be outside right now. And as you come into the building, you can see that there are a few other people that are just kind of hanging out inside here, and they look to you all and go, "What's going on? What's going on out there?"
Okay, so it's gonna sound real weird, but it's raining trees. There must have been a logging accident up on the bridge, and now it's raining trees, so we gotta stay in here where there's no trees.
They nod to you, but a few of them look concerned. A logging accident? But my kids are up there near the logging, and they're gonna go
No.
talk sense. You're trying to keep them in? That is definitely a talk sense.
I have a thing for toxin. Oh no, that's when I look closely at someone. Okay. That's a 6.
Oh no.
It's real hot tonight.
So, as you say this, the person just kind of goes, "No, I'm not going to listen to you. I have kids up there. I have to go out and do this." As you go out, he goes out, he goes past you, and you see this guy just, like, get shredded by
no!
shrapnel. As the...
We just made an orphan!
As the horrors of... Like, he just kind of like... I'm sorry, he doesn't just get shredded. He takes it in the leg, and he goes, "Oh, no, my leg!" And he, like, comes back in, and he's like, "Okay, next time I'll listen to you." As the Overlord has just kind of... The hard cut against you is just showing you that the world is not a nice place to be.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to swing back up to the top, where that Plink has just revealed himself as a talking armadillo, and guns and cannons are now leveled at the talking armadillo. You know, I bet there's some kind of reward for a talking armadillo. Yeah. Let's get him, guys!
Right in front of Plink.
Right in front of Plink.
Now,
Between him and the cannons.
I have something for this. Can I damage Steve's Synergistic Management Solutions stat to get them all caught up in corporate speak over the reward structure for a talking armadillo and get them to forget what they were doing?
I'm gonna say no, because I think that literally Julia has a thing, or Eve has a thing that is literally built for this.
Okay.
Which is that God of War thing.
So I'm using Mighty Leap to leap exactly in front of Plink, and then I am using the hills. I'm literally turning into a wall.
Okay.
Oh.
They're going to, like, basically, like, be like, "Yeah, no, we got him!" And they're literally going to open fire onto Plink.
I'm using Protect the Little Ones, and my armor takes it.
At this point, Steve is going to do Synergistic Management Solutions. And be like, "Guys, you can't get a reward for a talking armadillo if it's dead. You fools!"
So first of all, we have to figure out an exact structure in which we would organize the reward, and then...
They go through and give well, we need to do this, this, and this to figure out the reward. We've got to figure this out.
metrics.
I'm imagining that scene from It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World where they're trying to figure out how to divvy up the reward that the dead guy gave them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Well, if we split it up by car and by person, then you get this many shares and you get that many shares," and it just takes way too damn long.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I have damaged the Hills stat armor that I only get when I protect the little ones.
There you go.
And I just imagine my skirt just balloons out.
As you take all of the fire.
Yes.
And then, for the final complication that I get to throw at you all, before your plan goes according to Keikaku, I am going to throw. You know what? I feel like that this is a. Do any of you have any ideas for complications that might be able to be thrown at you all?
The only thing I can think of is that I don't know why, but I'm imagining somebody is accidentally choking at the barbecue. Like, they took too big of a bite and they got startled by all of the trees, like, attacking the town and, like, got shocked and they've been choking.
Greta is choking. One of your followers is choking.
Listen, Johan, I don't trust myself to do the Heimlich without killing her. I need your help here. I need your delicate hands.
I do have the hands of a watchmaker.
I need them soft, delicate hands. I just have these brutish, slime hands.
Big, meaty claws. Okay. Johan is going to rush over and attempt to do the Heimlich maneuver.
Okay.
The Landsknecht maneuver.
The Landsknecht maneuver.
So that is going to be, I believe you're trying to overcome something here.
Mm-hmm. So that's blood?
So that's blood.
A chicken wing.
That's not how that's supposed to go. There we go. I will roll a 9.
What's your blood?
A 9.
Okay, so 9. So with overcome, you can either pay a price and take a 10 plus, or you can create a temporary solution. Temporary solution will delay the threat, but when the time is up, it'll be back in force.
You throw your hip out.
I like that, actually. Johan does the Heimlich maneuver, but he throws his back out, and I will take a damage to my blood stat.
Okay.
Johan is not having the best day.
You saved a life, though.
Yeah, Johan runs over, delivers the Landsknecht maneuver, and there's a... And Greta is fine. Johan is doubled over.
Eve just comes over and gently scoops Johan up into her arms and cradles him like a baby.
Johan's going to stick his thumb in his mouth and just be there for a minute.
So, you all see as Eve had previously described, the cabers go flying and hit in their exact position that they need to, smashing the drill, taking out the machine that is creating the smog, and as it stops, there's from Kid's point of view, the sky for a moment is on fire as the smog itself alights, and for the first time in, as far as some of the kids can remember, actual sunlight is coming into town as the fog of despair that has settled over this town for the last couple of years has been dissipated. The people up on the hill who were under the effect of this magical smog, they have like the cloudiness in their eyes kind of leaves, and they kind of look at each other and just kind of look to you all, and the realization of what was happening hits them all, like, at the same time. There are a couple people who slink away in the ensuing chaos. People like Big T, the tobacco dispenser, and other people who were kind of in on it. Not Steve. Steve's cool. You know that Steve
like my pushy suitor?
Like your pushy suitor. Steve's cool. Steve's been in on it.
Aha.
So Steve thought that your idea was better. Okay. So he's definitely in for this mind link, this mind tank that you have going on.
Steve wants to be Johan when they grow up.
But the people who were you kind of had your suspicions about it, they kind of slink out in the confusion and head back to New Vespia. words about what the Fellowship has done. But for now, the people who are actually in charge of the town, who are happy that you're there, look to you all with smiles. And they offer you a place to stay.
Yeah!
We get to refresh our stats.
That's what you're excited about?
Also, we help the town.
There you go.
I'm out of stats, man. I'm running on empty.
Here comes the sun.
Very litigious. Let's
Yeah, no, the Beatles are just suing you just for saying, here comes the sun.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the estate of the Beatles or whatever is just like, oh boy!
Allegedly. Alright, we're good.
I saw the sun, it opened up my eyes. No.
You know I'm gonna cut this.
Parody redacted in Minecraft.
What?
Thank you all so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you enjoyed what you heard, why not give us a like, subscribe to the channel on your podcast app of choice, leave a comment, or even a review. It may be a small thing to you, but it helps us in the continued fight against the algorithm. You can follow us on Twitter at apairofdicelost, on Facebook at apairofdicelost podcasting, and hey, if you like the old-fashioned email, why not send a question into, you guessed it, apairofdicelost at gmail.com. Our theme song for this campaign is Behind the Sword by Alexander Nakarada, copyright 2017 under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, I think you and me just had a moment. So let's form a bond so we can both roll with hope.
Hooray, we did it! Okay.
Alright.
So,
The temptation to make a fart noise was very, very...
Okay.
I am here for the roasted meat.
God damn it, I want a fucking pulled pork rib sandwich.
you
Smothered
bitch! Why'd you have to bring that up? That sounds amazing!
I didn't bring up barbecue.
You brought up a detailed description of
Your
the
spouse
part.
said roasted meats.
Jonathan!
Guilty. I'm fat and I'm hungry. What do you want?
alright, so,
How dare you? I want my barbecue pulled pork sandwich.
Only in
Serious
asbestos
question.
spew.
Can we hook this up in the car so that we can still run the game while we go and Jonathan provides the pulled pork sandwiches?
unfortunately, no.
Oh,
It'd just be
portable
too hard.
portable podcasting has not yet happened, which would honestly make car rides that much more entertaining.
It would.
Being like, I don't think that one's going to be big enough for me. I wonder. Wrong voice, hang on.
My upper horn, and we are going to start. We're going to start. We're going to start blasting this through the upper horn and all across the upper waves. Why would you eat his fingers?
No, I won't eat his fingers. Machines eat fingers.
Well, hello there.
You've hung out on multiple scenes.
I'm just roaming and assisting.
Okay, let's.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop your thunder, but let's.
I was just going to interject. Better working for an orc than smoking cigarettes from Big Tobacco.
You say that, but maybe she's in the pocket of Big Tobacco.
It's true.
Oh man, is her name Anti-Vax?
Oh.
Is that his Aunt Vax?
Oh, that's good. I'll have to keep that for later.
No.
I hope you don't.
No.
Oh,
He will.
She doesn't have Oogle to look it up.
I will leave you here.
I hate
Sean?
Upperton more and more. Like, every time.
Doing the strut at you.
He's out of season 1 of When Calls the Heart. Yes, I watched it. It's bad. What?
That was adorable.
It's just a yawn.
It was like a kitten.
Brendan says the same thing.
This is yawn like a kitten.
I've been sitting on this for 3 sessions. You all brought it up in session 0. We're gonna have to help Santa.
Did we?
Yeah.
We talked about helping Santa.
I specifically recall Santa's blowjob lips in the wall.
Okay. All right. Hi, audience.
And his friend Merlin.
Or no, it's
It's me.
I'm leaving you.
It's me,
I'm
the
leaving
mascot.
you here. I will pick you up next week. This is me packing up my things.
I have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, you do. Man, fuck.
Also, I have the keys.
You and your logic.
I believe you were addressing the audience.
I was, but it's gone now. I don't remember.
Oh, I do. All right, session 0. There was a heat wave.
Uh-huh.
Our story begins with our intrepid adventurers battling a dreaded heat wave in the basement, making characters AC might be broken. Sound test.
It was, yes.
Yes, okay. Sean the mascot, Jane the orc, Jonathan the outlander, Julia the ogre, the overlord with devil horns, mascot culture, orc culture. There it is, Santa's castle.
Santa's castle.
Written in green, circled in red.
Really big.
Yes.
You thought I'd forgotten.
I didn't. I certainly had.
did. I forgot.
I didn't.
I did it. I was waiting. I was like, Brendan's gonna bring it up. It's some horse piss time.
So, we really do need to scan these and put them up.
Oh, right. I agree.
Because, I think this is some of the best writing work that I've ever done. Because apparently when I set the scene, because, I'll be real with you audience members, I was in a lot of pain, so I took some meds for it. I'm not exactly, 100%. So the scene as written was area cleared, townsfolk gathered, meats smoked, sauce is smothered, nobody choke, nobody smoke.
So,
That was brilliant.
It is.
How dare you? Just cut me off like that.
Copperton sucks.
Alistair Cuckerton.
Oof. Wow. All right.
All right, so back to the game.
Thanks for lobby.
Oh.
So, back to game.
Yes.
I wrote it down.
Plink.
Should I cross it out?
Yeah.
Would you write down?
Alistair Cuckerton?
Yeah, no, don't. This is still supposed to be kind of a wholesome game.
Oh, that's twisted.
It's a hawk. It eats birds.
Yeah, I know this because I have friends that have raised chickens. You can literally just feed them anything. But it is that scene from Beautician and the Beast. Ma, you fed the chicken?
Yeah.
It's Silence of the Chickens. It's fucked up.
Before you answer your second question, I have a suggestion if you want to hear it. How do I stop this machine from eating children?
I was just going to ask that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
All according to Keikaku. Keikaku means planet.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't really speak Spanish.
Cool. So for now, we're going to cut the recording.
Thank you, Brendan.
Woo!
Good night, everybody.